Students, today we are going to discuss an important topic in chemistry, lone pair electrons calculation shortcut. To calculate the lone pair of electrons in a molecule, we are going to use a simple formula. Lone pair of electrons LP is equal to VE minus TV minus C plus A divided by 2, where V is a valence electrons of central atom. Then T is the total valency of surrounding atoms in that molecule, where C is a Sargent cation and A is a Sargent anion. Okay, now let us consider a molecule. Let's take H2O. Okay, H2O. H2O can be split up into 2H plus 1O, where 2 hydrogen act as a surrounding atoms and oxygen act as a central atom. First of all, we are going to calculate VE. The valence electrons of oxygen is equal to, very easy, that is equal to 6. Okay, then TV. Total valency of the surrounding atoms. Here, hydrogen is monovalent. There are 2 hydrogen atoms, therefore TV is equal to 2. Okay, this is a neutral molecule, there is no plus or minus charge. Okay, substitute this value in this equation. LP is equal to V is equal to 6 minus TV is equal to 2 divided by 2. Then LP is equal to 4 by 2, that is equal to 2. Therefore, water molecule contains 2 lone pair of electrons. Okay, this is a very easy method. Now let us consider ammonia molecule NH3. Okay, NH3, then NH3 is equal to, this is split up into nitrogen and 3 hydrogen. Okay, then here nitrogen acts as a central atom and hydrogen acts as a surrounding atom. Okay, surrounding atom. Then VE, valence electrons of the central atom. It's well known that for nitrogen the number of valence electrons is equal to 5. Then TV, total valency of the surrounding atom. There are 3 hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen is monovalent in nature, therefore TV is equal to 3. Substitute this value in this formula. Then LP is equal to 5 minus 3 divided by 2. Then becomes LP is equal to 2 by 2 equal to 1. Therefore, ammonia molecule contain 1 lone pair of electrons. Okay, now we are going to see some molecules contain divalent surrounding atoms. Okay, now let us consider SO2. The molecule SO2 can be split up into S plus 2O, where sulfur acts as a central atom and oxygen acts as a surrounding atoms. Okay, then now we are going to find out the VE. It's well known that for sulfur number of valence electrons is equal to 6. Then we are going to find out the TV. Okay students, careful. Now there are 2 oxygen atoms in the sulfur dioxide. Here sulfur acts as a divalent surrounding atom. Therefore there are 2 surrounding atoms, therefore 2 plus 2. For each oxygen valence is equal to 2. For 2 oxygen is equal to 2 plus 2 equal to 4. Okay, it's a neutral, therefore no C and no A. Then substitute in the formula of LP. LP is equal to, okay, 6. V equal to 6. Then TV equal to 4 divided by 2. Then LP is equal to 2 by 2. It's equal to 1. Okay, it contains a 1 lone pair of electrons. Okay, now let's consider a big molecule. Let us take XeF4, xenon. Okay, mono di tri tetra tetrafluoride. Okay, xenon tetrafluoride. It can be split up into Xe plus 4F. Okay, here xenon is a central atom and fluorine is a surrounding atom. Okay, Sa. Now this molecule can be split up into Xe and 4F. Okay, for Xe since it belongs to noble gases family, therefore it number of valence electrons present in the xenon is equal to 8. Okay, contains 8 electrons in valence cell. Okay, therefore VE is equal to 8. Then TV, total valence at the surrounding atom. Here fluorine attacks a monovalent atom, therefore for 4 fluorine is equal to 4. Therefore LP is equal to 8 minus 4 by 2, that is equal to LP is equal to 4 by 2, that is equal to 2. It contains 2 lone pairs of electrons. Okay students, now we are going to see some ions. Okay, now let us consider NO3 minus. This ion, especially anion, can be split up into N plus 3 oxygen and also 1 minus. Okay, then nitrogen acts as a central atom and oxygen acts as a surrounding atom, and there is a minus due to the negative charge. Okay, we are going to call it the VE. Here nitrogen is a central atom, therefore valence electron is equal to 5. Then TV, total valence of the surrounding atoms. Here there are 3 oxygen atoms surrounding the nitrogen. Okay, it's well known that for oxygen, here it acts as a divalent surrounding atom, therefore for each oxygen there are 2, therefore it is totally equal to 6. Okay, then we are going to see anion. Anion equal, there is a 1. Substitute this value in the Bohr equation. LP is equal to valence electron is equal to 5 and total valence of surrounding atom is equal to 6, and the anion charge is equal to plus 1 divided by 2. Therefore LP is equal to 6 minus 6 divided by 2. Okay, it's equal to 0 by 2. It contains a 0 unpaired electron. Okay, then we are going to consider another anion, SO4 2 minus. Okay, this molecule, this ion can be split up into 1 sulfur plus 4 oxygen plus minus 2. Okay, sulfur acts as a central atom and also oxygen acts as a surrounding atom. Okay, this is charge due to anion. For sulfur, the valence electron is equal to 6. Okay, then TV, here oxygen acts as a divalent surrounding atoms, therefore there are 4 oxygen is equal to 8, because 4 into 8 it's equal to 4 into 2. Okay, then charge due to anion, that's equal to anion is equal to 2. Okay, then we are going to substitute this value in the LP formula. LP is equal to 6 minus 8 plus 2 divided by 2. Therefore LP is equal to 8 minus 8 by 2. Therefore it's equal to 0. Okay, it's well known that SO4 2 minus, the central atom sulfur doesn't contain any lone pair of electrons. Now we are going to see some cations. Okay. Okay, now let us consider hydronium ion H3O plus. Okay, this ion can be split up into 3H plus 1 oxygen and 1 positive charge. Here hydrogen acts as a surrounding atoms and oxygen acts as a central atom. The charge due to cation. Okay, so on there, so we are going to enter the VE. Here oxygen is a central atom, it has 6 valence electrons. Okay, then TV, total valence of the surrounding atom. Here it contains 3 hydrogen atom, therefore valence is equal to 3. Then cation charge is equal to contains plus 1, therefore it is equal to 1. Substitute the formula of LP. Okay, LP is equal to 6 minus 3 minus 1 divided by 2. 6 is equal to VE and 3 is equal to TV and C is equal to charge due to cation. Okay, it's equal to 2 by 2. It's equal to 1. Therefore, the hydronium ion contains only one lone pair of electrons. Now let us consider ammonium ion NH4 plus. Okay, this can be split up into one hydrogen, okay, three hydrogen and one positive charge. Okay, and hydrogen acts as a central atom and hydrogen acts as a surrounding atom and one positive charge due to cation. Okay, it's well known that for nitrogen the valence electrons are equal to 5. Then total valency of the surrounding atom, there are 3 hydrogen. For hydrogen each is equal to 1, therefore 3 for 3 equal to 3. Then for cation contains one positive charge is equal to 1. So substitute this value in the LP formula, lone pair formula. It's equal to 5 minus 3 minus 1. Okay, sorry, there are 4 hydrogen. Okay, 4 hydrogens, again equal to 4 hydrogen. Okay, this is equal to 4 hydrogen, this is all equal to 4 hydrogen, it's also equal to 4 hydrogen. Okay, divided by 2. Then LP is equal to 5 minus 5 equal to 0 by 2, therefore it's equal to 0. So it's well known that the ammonium ion contains a 0 unpaired electron. So students, this is a very easiest method to find out the lone pair of electrons present in any molecule, any atoms and any ions. Okay, use this, okay, and get the good marks in the examinations. Okay, thank you.